All right, good morning. It is 7:45. Let's get started with our day. We got some things to do today. Morning, let's go. Let me see you guys. There you go. Hi. Yay, look at you guys. Nice. Okay. So today is February 1st, you guys. Where is our year going? February 1st. Okay. So as you guys know, today is our wonderful what? Presentation day. Okay, so we're going to be sharing out our Grassroots Partnership Project, and then we're going to transition into Greek mythology. Okay, so hopefully you guys did all your notes, watched all your Edpuzzle videos. Okay, we'll play a Kahoot too, just for review sake. Okay, and then we will hopefully at the end read a little bit of Antigone in class. Okay, so that's the plan for today. If you guys quickly get into your canvas, we can kind of get started with our day. So let's go ahead and get there. So we're on module 3.5. Okay, so today what we have here is we have the Grassroots Partnership Project. Okay, let's look. I'm going to share my screen with you guys just to start us off. Okay, Kikama, are you there? Where's Kikama? There you are. Good morning, sunshine. Okay, so let me share my screen. Oh, no, I want to create a breakout room. All right, so if you guys can kind of follow along this morning, okay, so we have the Grassroots Partnership Project presentation. Hopefully you guys are all ready. So what we have here is we have the rubric. I sent you guys an announcement. I think it was on Friday or so to check out the rubric to make sure, right, that you have an introduction and a conclusion. That introduces the proposal with facts and background information. And then the conclusion really inspires the Council of Moku Keawe. Also in your presentation, I'm hoping to hear some facts, statistics, and credible sources that you guys can kind of, refer to as you're presenting. And then you're really explaining the motivation, solutions, and details of your Grassroots Partnership Project. And then just the overall preparedness of your presentation, right? You know who's presenting what, you know who is really presenting and not speaking and not reading off of your slides. Okay, so without further ado, what we have here is we have the list. Still missing the group name right here for the first group, but we'll just get through this. All right, so we have group 1, which will be Kayla Niao and Tasia, and then we'll just work our way down. Okay, everybody good on that? Okay, now whoever is not presenting, okay, I want you guys to check this out. So what I would like you guys to do is to create some feedback for each project. Okay, so what you're gonna be doing, okay, is this. You're going to be doing a 3-2-1 feedback. So my suggestion to you guys, okay, I'm going to show you guys what to do, is do this. You're going to go ahead. You guys can copy 3-2-1 feedback like this, okay? And then you're going to copy, and you're going to paste it, okay? And then you're going to put their names in there, okay? So let's go ahead and do this 4 times because there's 4 groups, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody saw what I did? Okay. Did you see that it's in the next section of the module? Everybody did that? So as people are presenting, we're just not, enjoying our time. All right. I want you guys to really focus on, okay, what are some of the three details, right? Because we're going to learn, right, today. And then what are some questions that you're wondering about? Maybe their project, maybe there's something that needs more clarification, right? Or I'm wondering if you thought about this, right? Ask a question. And then one comment, right? So hopefully it's positive, yeah. We do like constructive criticism, but if you guys do that, make sure that you provide a solution as well, right? So we want to be real positive today, and we want to, learn from each other. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so can I get a thumbs up? Did everybody copy and paste? Got it. And you guys can even do like group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actually, you would only do 4 groups. So perhaps their names would be the easiest way to do that. Okay, and so you guys can totally just copy and paste from this list, right? So you guys remember where this list is? Yeah, it's in the announcements under period 1 grouping. Okay. So I'm going to stop my share because as you're presenting, I'm going to be grading. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so whoever's going first. So that's group 1. Okay, you guys are able to share your screen now, and you should be able to present. Okay, so I'll be timing over here. And let's have group number 1 go first.
Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Niao, and my group members were Kaloke and Tasia. Now, our name of our project was Malama Ina Ulula'au, which means take care of the forest, which was the main goal for our whole project. Our emblem was inspired by our goal also, which was to increase the agricultural land for native species and remove invasive species. Yeah, mahalo.
Introduction. Did you know that Hawaii agriculture during the 5-year period was the value of farm industry output, which fell 15% to $564 million in 2017 from $661 million in 2012. The number of farm workers had also decreased. This problem has been going on for years. The solution that we need to bring as a whole is to allow the government to increase the amount of land workers and give more options for our native species to live effectively with the help of our community.
How is the problem? Currently, there are land reserves for native Hawaiian plants and animals in Kailua Kona. Their association is named the Pu'umaka'ala Forest Reserve. Recently, they released 7 alala into the native forestry. This forest also provides space for native plants to grow and thrive, such as the ohialehua and many more. Our facts and explanation is this specific bird was endangered from, but have made progress to building up their numbers from less than 20 to 114. In 2002, they are thought to be dead, but thanks to the reservation in Ka'u, Pu'umaka'ala Forest Reserve in Kona, and the other native forests. These are just one of many examples to show that these projects do work. Our connection to the Hawaiian Akua. Kane is the chief of Trinity of Hawaiian gods. He is the god of wild foods and forests. He is the father of several Hawaiian goddesses, including Pele. whom he banished from the heavens. When creating human beings with his brothers, Kane was responsible for giving them life. And on the bottom, there's a list of all the native plants that are listed for a part of our project.
Okay. Now our location for our project was Hawaii Island, and the timeline would be composition of evident. Who is involved? Our plan was to involve the government and have open thoughts towards our community so we can take in their opinion and advice. Some possible challenges would be the increase of native species and removing the invasive species because now there's going to be more predators and all other kind of maybe diseases might sprout. Um, Getting the word out would be our first way to let our community know what our project is. And yeah, now sustained funding. The government power is how we determine how far we go or not. So getting the word out faster and stronger is more effective.
Overall, the upcoming of this mission is to pursue our instincts in what's good for the health of our native species. Developing more land is the number one priority throughout our commission. We plan to develop more individuals to continue this mission of ours.
Mahalo, any questions?
All right, mahalo for going first. What do we do here? What is the virtual like applause? What do you guys do in other classes? Just do a, all righty. See, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, very good. So just to give you guys a heads up, like that was like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, not too bad, right? Lots of information. You guys could hear the facts, right? You could hear the research that was done. Okay. You have also heard of this, like working with the government, right? In collaboration, right? So yeah, not bad for that first one. Okay. All right. Who's next?
Okay. So we are Project PAD, Protection Against Destitution, and the members of our group is me, Damien, and Blake. How do I? Okay.
Okay, our organization's ambition to keep the homeless out of the street and convincingly help families on the brink of homelessness. In this presentation, we'll go over why, our problems, and our solution, and how we will promote our company and how we plan on funding it as well.
So the problem is the amount of homeless, and that tends to happen due to poverty, the lack of needed service, mental illness, unemployment, and substance abuse. So our solution to that is to provide the help needed for them to get back on their feet and have the stability in their life. So our motivation and our why we do this is Number one, it's going to help the homeless, and it also benefits us by saving us money, saves money on medical expenses, and emergency department costs are decreased, a safer neighborhood, and the stability for homelessness.
So our project will take place in Hilo because that's where the members of this um, project like originated from and and are inspired from. We plan on teaming up with Hope Services, Lokahi Treatment Center, and Big Island Housing Foundation. Hope Services specializes in kind of like what we want to do and help those get into shelters. Lokahi Treatment Center specializes in the health of their clients, and Big Island Housing Foundation specializes in helping the families with low income find houses. Um, we plan on promoting ourselves by making our own website and posters and then giving back to the community because that way people without devices and with devices will know how to contact us.
The image on the right of the screen is just a pre-timeline of how we would be giving back to the community. Of course, as we go, more of the schedule will change, but this is it. Project Pad thinks that one challenge will be the hardest to overcome will be getting those in need to have enough motivation to change their life around and help themselves and others. One of our goals is to have a company building in each district of the island. However, the main building will be in Hilo because that is where we get the idea for this company from. Our second goal is to see our clients thriving as they've gone through our company. And for funding, we intend on using crowdfunding platforms like GoFundMe and angel investors.
Okay, so recap. We are doing this to help to protect those who are on the verge of becoming homeless or are homeless.
Mahalo. These are our references of where we got our information. And if there are any questions, right now would be the time.
Okay, mahalo. Let's go ahead. Everybody should be doing their 3, 2, 1 feedback. Okay, very good. Yay, very good, you guys. Ahi, good job, buddy. Okay, I really like the acronym. Yeah, Project Against Destitution. Nice job selecting the word destitution. I mean, that's beyond just like poverty level, right? To be destitute is to be, you have no means of getting out of the hole, right? And so, I don't know, I think that was a well thought out vocabulary word that you chose. Who chose that? Yeah, very good. Thanks, Becca. All right. What did we hear? Can somebody just provide some feedback? What did you guys hear from this project?
They want to help get rid of homeless.
Okay. And in what way?
Like how are they gonna do it?
Yeah.
They're gonna make posters and like get with the Hope Services and GoFundMe to try and better their lives.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. All righty. Yeah. So hey, that was 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. As you guys get more familiar with this, there's a flow to your presentations, right? There's a flow. You can tell when somebody is prepared and ready to go. I mean, it's really, it's almost like, you know, it sounds professional, right? There's no, oh, you go, oh no, it's my turn, right? I mean, there's a flow to this. And so mahalo you guys for preparing. All right, who's next? Go ahead and am I giving you guys enough time between presentations to kind of finish your 3, 2, 1 for each? Do you guys have that time or do you need more time? Maka, what do you think? Am I giving you guys enough time?
I'm thinking of questions, so that's where I'm at.
Oh, okay. So the questions can stem from details from their projects, right? Maybe you guys did your own research and you guys know something like to give feedback on. Have you guys heard of this program, right? Or maybe ask questions about the location, right? The logistics, maybe even some questions on the statistics and facts. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. Okay. Tasia, what about you? Do you have enough time in between presentations, or do you guys need more time? I need some feedback here. Okay, Maddie's group, I guess you guys are up next.
Okay, so our group is of me, Kukalani, and Maddie. Our group name is Metanoia. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but our main thing is to try and help the less fortunate kids get an education. Yeah. So our mission is to help people that aren't able to afford actual schooling get education. And so we're trying to figure out like how we as kids can get that help for them so that they can get somewhere in life. We're planning to work with like teachers to try and get support groups to have the kids come to learn things like after school just to help them.
So, due to increased taxes and fees from schools, lots of kids are unable to actually get into schools and become successful in the future, which can cause illiteracy and also kids who are not be able to go into colleges or jobs or have the necessary skills to be like living in the future. A study shows that 171 million people cannot read or write because of poverty. So, due to these reasons, our solutions was to find free tutoring after schools, to have free Google Classrooms for kids to use. Know how to write by doing handwritten letters and repetition with that. And also memorizing and copying because you don't always want to do internet since many kids in poverty don't have that. So after that, we really want to just help out as best as we can because of the not necessary needs, as well as give like pencils, pens, short school supplies so that they can still help, since lots of kids can't even afford pencils and pens. So yeah.
We are located in Pune. We provide summer school education and after school programs. Our involvement, we are we accept volunteers and educators, and we do online promotions, which include the social media accounts, which are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and more. We also do posters at some stores and on like poles, like electrical poles in Pune. And some of our challenges include funding and participants. We we want to accomplish tutoring and affordable education. We also do charity and we provide free educational information. And to fund our project, we fundraise and do charity events.
So given these points, Metanoia is committed to help educate and to downturn the cost of schooling so it can help better our community in general. We want to help the neighborhoods in our island and to better lives for our next generations, while also spreading the word about Hawaiian culture and perspective. Our services provide education, information, and free tutoring, as well as giving a good hope to the younger generations and upcoming ones. For us, affordable education should be a necessity, not a luxury.
Right. Well done with the conclusion. That kind of wrapped it all up for you guys. Okay. What are we looking for here? Okay, so as you guys do your 3, 2, 1 feedback, couple things, yeah. Mahalo for the bullets, yeah. I think our first group forgot to do bullets. Okay, so remember the 666 rule, right? What else? You know, when you guys are presenting, make sure you guys are driving the whole point home of this is a community-based need, right? And you guys are really looking for solutions for your community, okay? But well done on the conclusion. I like that you said, Maddie, what did you say? You said something like it's not a luxury, it's a necessity, right? Okay. That kind of wrapped it all up for you guys. Okay. All righty, who's next?
Aloha. Good morning, everybody. This is Minor Makamai's grassroots proposal. So Papa Kuleana is our name, and our mission is to spread awareness and help people feel a part of the community that they live in. Self-harm and public crimes have been occurring recently, and Makamai and I have researched and started to brainstorm ideas to help self-harm and public crime in the best way we can in all of Hawaii and Kailua Kona. E kaupe a kuno I ka hoe a komai. Put forward the paddle and draw it back. In order for the canoe to move, the entire team has to push and paddle. Papa Kuleana's solution to self-harm and violence within the community is bringing the community together. We want to be able to let people know what is happening in their community and around their surroundings And we also want people to feel a part of their community.
Some facts that we collected was that Kona crime cases are 13% higher than all of Hawaii's towns and small cities. Kailua Kona annually reports 89 violence-related crimes, and suicide rates have been rising by 18% since 1999, according to Hawaii News Now. And suicide rates across the US have gone up by at least 30% since 1999. Our project details are that our project will be located on the west side of our island, which is like Kailua Kona and Kohala. The information that we gathered was from 2019 till now. A way to promote our project is we are going to do workshops to help people learn about our project and why it's really significant. We're also going to use social media platforms like Instagram and stuff. We can also use grants and attract sponsors with our workshops, but the possible challenges with that is that grants might put you in debt and it's really hard to attract sponsors sometimes. We want our project to feel inviting and we want people to feel welcomed, and we just want it to be a safe space for people. In conclusion, Papa Kuleana thinks that we need to take care of ourselves, and because this is a very isolating time, we're always by ourselves and we're not used to it. So we want people to feel connected, but stay connected safely. And we've brainstormed ideas to hopefully pursue those ideas in the future. Mahalo. And this is all of our works cited stuff.
Mahalo. Why did you guys choose the mental health aspect of like the community need?
Because we're not used to being like isolated and by ourselves like all the time, so that's like it hurts people's mentality for being alone for so long. So we want to help people feel more connected and feel like they matter, because they do matter in this community.
Okay, very good. So it seems like you guys were really focused on the west side. Were you guys thinking about eventually moving or having another site on the other side of town of the island as well?
Since we had, in the beginning of our project, we wanted to focus on Kohala, but we couldn't really focus on Kohala, so we brought it down to the entire side, and we want to spread it out more.
Right. Okay. Kohala is a very interesting place because it's somewhat isolated, right? There's very few jobs in Kohala, right? What else did you guys find out about Kohala that makes it a unique place that really would need these sort of services?
There are a lot of kupuna there, so they need to be aware of their surroundings.
Oh, and just for like teenagers and kids there too, because I don't know, in Kohala it's kind of like I don't know the right word for it, but some kids there like have been pushed in the wrong path, and so we want to help bring them back so that they can be successful and get out of Kohala.
Yeah, well, I like that you guys focused on both kupuna as well as, like, the next generation coming up, because really that's what it's about, right? For me, I would like to see more of that connection between kupuna and the next generation coming up, right? To be connected with, the kupuna being connected with the young kids, right, gives them some vibrance, some energy, right, some excitement, right. Perhaps they're so isolated that they feel lonely at times, right. And then for the kids side, right, the next generation coming up, as you guys know, with the passing of kupuna, I mean, where is that knowledge going? And is it being passed on, or is it going to be, is it going to whittle away as each kupuna passes, right? So something to think about as you expand on your projects. Okay, very good. Okay, who's next?
Our group is called the Homeless Helpers.
The purpose of our project is to help/feed the less fortunate people in our community for the greater good. Did you know that over 90% of homeless are unemployed due to drugs and addictive chemicals? So we need to get that number down and stop that problem. Some problems that homeless people go through is starvation, lack of clean clothes, lack of hygiene due to no access to materials, and lack of footwear. So sometimes they are not lent into some stores or restaurants to get food for them or their family. Some solutions we have is to provide them with their needs, such as toothbrushes, shoes, clothes, blankets, deodorant, food, and water, etc., inside a box in hilo and kona, so they can take what they need.
Our hope boxes will be downtown Hilo and Ali'i Drive due to the higher amount of homeless. Some people that we would like to be involved in our nonprofit organization in our location would hopefully be our community members and volunteers, so we don't have to put only our money into it and we can have donations from the community. Our possible challenges in the amount of people that will help pitch into our goal of helping the homeless. Hopefully our project will accomplish our goal, which is to decrease the population of homeless people in the community. We are going to, hopefully we can fund this project from organizations that pitch in or some people who donate money, food, etc. and clothes.
Half of Hawaii's population is struggling financially right now during the pandemic, and the cost of living is the root of the homelessness in Hawaii. We won't be able to get the homeless off the streets, so we found multiple shelters in both Hilo and Kona that we could offer them to go to. We hope to motivate the homeless to get back on their feet and motivate them to get a job and help their family.
In conclusion, we want our community to be safer and cleaner for the future generations as well as our generation now. We want to help the people that are not fortunate enough to have things to stay warm, keep clean, and have something in their stomach. The purpose of the hope boxes are to help the homeless without physically having to be there, so there will be no shame in them taking stuff from the boxes. Thank you.
That's our references, all our citations. That's where we got all our information from. And yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so for this project, my question to you guys is, why did you guys choose to place the donated items in boxes?
We thought that it would be more cleaner and more organized, so you don't just see like stuff in like cardboard boxes on the side of the road, because they might not know like if that's for them to take. So if there's a box with like drawings on the top, it will like motivate them to take it, and it's more cleaner looking.
Okay. And Kekama, what was your biggest reason for really focusing on the homeless population on the Big Island?
So like I noticed like over like the past maybe like 5 or like maybe like 3 years, like I seen like there's more homeless in like Hilo and like Ali Drive, you know, like when you go down the road, there's like I see a lot of them now. So, and you know, I just want, they probably like, it's probably happening because like some like happened because the pandemic, like they probably some lost their jobs, so they probably had no like source of money, or maybe they got evicted from their house or apartment. So you know, we're just trying to help them like get back on their feet and you know have a better life instead of being homeless.
Mm. And then Diesel, what about you know, for the boxes? What do they look like, so that the people who are in need knows that those boxes are for them to kind of look in and then grab some supplies without, you know, having that face to face, maybe even like a sense of shame. You know, they can just freely go and get stuff, right? So what would they look like, these boxes?
They would have like kids drawings on top so that they wouldn't get vandalized by other people, and there would be signs that would notify the homeless that they were able to take from it.
Okay. All right. We good with our 3, 2, 1? Okay, you guys. Alrighty, who's next? Are we done? We're done. All right.
Just to make sure, we have to do all of the groups, right?
Yeah. Do you guys need some time to finish that? Okay, go ahead and finish. Take a couple minutes. I'm gonna just set the timer for 5 minutes and then we're gonna move on, okay? Okay. And then can you guys do me a favor at the bottom of your feedback? Can you just do your own reflection on your presentations, maybe what was good and what could be, what you would have done better. Okay, so go ahead and also add that to your feedback, right? So highlight the strengths and also the improvements. What would you do differently? Okay, maybe just one strength and one improvement, that'd be fine. Okay, what went well? Did you guys work well in your groups? Were you guys organized? Were you able to meet independently? Yeah. Ahi, are you done with your reflection? One strength and one improvement. Okay, let's get that finished. And if you guys are kind of headed toward the end, I would love to hear kind of what was helpful for you. Yeah, like, was the planning document helpful? Yeah, did that keep everybody kind of on track? Yeah. So go ahead and like give me some feedback, okay? Because I feel like doing things like this is directly related to what some of you guys might be doing to help out your communities later on down the road. Okay, so if you could give me some feedback as far as the task I made you guys do, maybe if you needed something more, like some of our groups forgot to make that connection to traditional, right, ancestral knowledge and how to tie that in with present day. Maybe we need more practice on how to do that. Yeah. Were the presentation was the presentation template, was that really helpful? Was it too restrictive? Did it make you really focus on, okay, this is what I needed to present? Just some feedback on that stuff. And maybe like choosing groups. Would you have rather just chose your own groups? Or was it okay to base it off of like locations so that there's real like, so that you guys could really focus on the needs of your own community? Okay. All right. So go ahead and give me some feedback on that. I can't wait to read your feedback. Okay, and then after you post, go through and see if you guys can respond to some of the questions that people have posted. Okay, can you show me with your fingers how many more minutes you guys need? Got like 3 of you guys who posted. Like 1 minute, 2 minutes, what? 2. Okay. All right, and then the rest of you guys, my suggestion would be, if you guys are just waiting, is to go back into the Greek mythology and Antigone notes just to kind of refresh, because we're going to play a Kahoot. Okay, you guys can also check out the in the module for this week. We have the reading schedule. Okay, you guys can start already downloading the Antigone PDF as well. Okay. Okay, how are we doing? Are we done? Can we move on? Okay, we're gonna be moving on. Everybody good? Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen. Oh, let's see. So you guys have your planners? Yeah. I want you guys to write this down before we do anything else, okay? And that is, so this is the Antigone schedule for us reading, all right? So I need you guys, show me your planners. Where your planners? Let me see them. Show me the money. Very good, okay? So today or this week, you guys gotta read up to lines 330, okay? Next week, which is week 2 of Antigone, 770. Okay, so what I would do is in your planners, go ahead and just mark, read up to blah, 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 right? Okay, line 770 for next Monday, which is February 8th. And then week 3 for Antigone, which is February 16th. There's no school on February 15th, which is the Monday. So we're gonna have our Monday on a Tuesday, okay? And then that will be to the end, okay? Read the end. So when you guys click on this, you will see that you should have basically a PDF version. Everybody see that? Okay. And what you have here is you have the lines on the right-hand side. Okay, is this helpful? Okay, so you're going to read all the way to 330. If you guys look, it's a play. Okay, and so we're going to be reading the play this morning just for a bit, just to get you guys started. Okay, we good? Does anybody have an iPad? Right, an iPad, no. If you have an iPad and an Apple Pen, okay, what you can do is, and I don't know if you can do this just on your computer, but if you have an iPad, you can download this PDF onto your iBooks and mark it as you go along. Okay. I'm not encouraging you guys to go get an iPad or whatever, but if you do have one, that would be the coolest way to do this. Okay. Not the coolest, I guess. If you guys need to go and print out Antigone because you're better at pen and paper, then my suggestion to you, okay, especially if you're at school, is to ask somebody to print it out for you. Okay. Can? Okay, especially if you're at school, then you can kind of give your eyes a break. And then what you can do is write side notes and highlight. Okay, the play is a little bit of a shorter version than the one that we normally read. Okay, we're going to take 3 weeks to read it. If you guys need to like ask questions or things like that, then just email me. Okay, and then we can figure things out. All right, you guys ready to play Kahoot? You guys are like, do I have a choice? Good. Okay, everybody good? You guys got your planners all done? You guys wrote IXL, right? Okay, Niall, you wrote down IXL. Okay, don't forget IXL. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Okay, so get onto Kahoot and let's play. Thank you for capitalizing your names, some of you. You know what, Miss Netflix? You gotta capitalize your name, Netflix. Come on. And now, every time you write your name, I think New York. I don't know. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Thanks, guys. Okay, Uncle Niao. Where's the tutus? Yeah, I think we're good. Are we ready? Winella girl. Yeah, there she is. There you go. Okay, are we ready? I think that's all of us. Okay, good luck. Oh my gosh, who chose Shakespeare? I'm not even, oh my gosh. Creon. You guys had, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. We're just gonna hit the next button. Oh, thank you. Thank you, you three. You're eeny, meeny, miny, moles. Not that good this morning. Okay, what are the two brothers' names? Eteocles and starts with a P. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. Niao, what is the name of the egg?
Nothingness.
That's a good try.
I got it from Ahi.
It's not.
Oh.
Yeah. Good try. All right. So, I mean, obviously, right, it should be in this order, right? The golden egg goes first, right? And then we have what? The sky, the earth, and then the underworld, right? Okay. So, obviously, that's what it should have been. Oh, who wants extra credit? Top three. Top three. Seriously, three of you. Hobbits. Hobbits. Nymphs. You guys. Okay. Cyclops, Cyclopses, and then the Hectoncheires, right? These are giants, right? And remember that Uranus had a problem with those, with his offspring, because he was like horrified, right? That he created monsters. You guys sure? 5 of you? Oh my goodness. Becca, on fire. Capital B. Hmm. Who's this?
I clicked the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, I didn't expect anybody to come clean, but that's okay. All good. So honest. Okay, it should have said his sister, comma, Rhea. Yeah. So we know that Cronus was hungry, right? Was hungry. Was Thanksgiving for him. Okay. Next. Ooh. Fed a stone, sent Zeus to be raised by the nymphs. Then Zeus grows up, comes back, right? Poisons his father. Not poisons, I guess gives a potion, right? Then what happens? Cronus what? Vomits his children back up, right? And then Zeus and the 12 Olympians start their rule. Oh boy. Don't hit the wrong button. Oh, somebody hit the wrong button. Oh man. I don't know. Ahi, who rules the underworld?
Hades.
Thank you. We don't need to know who hit the wrong button, by the way. Anybody want to come clean? Just joking. Oh boy. We got 4 people who hit the wrong button, right? So what is this? Not a series of lakes. What is it? Kayla, what are they? A series of what?
I don't know what they're called, but they have like the ordinary place, and then people for like higher people, and then like the bad people.
So it's just a series of rivers, right? The river Styx, right? There's like a series of rivers. Yeah. Very good, right? The obelisk, right? The gold coin. So like if you ever watch these sort of like Greek mythology kind of movies, right? When people die, what do they place on their eyes? Right? The gold coins, right? So their offering is in the form of gold coins to pay for safe passage across the final river. Okay. Oh, we got a battle going on of the besties. Oh boy. Okay, eeny meenies. We have Ismene, right? Antigone's sister, right? And then Eteocles and Polynices are the 2 brothers, right? That are supposed to rule, right? The throne. Okay, and they're supposed to take turns every other year, right? They take turns in ruling the throne. Two more. Okay, not bad. All right. Does anybody know who Haman is? Haman. Yeah, man. Who's Haman? Anybody know? No? Okay, that's going to be a question for you guys to answer. Oh, Uncle on fire. Oh boy. This means that very few of us watched the Oedipus Rex Ed puzzle, right? But there was a prophecy of Oedipus. What was that? Who remembers that? Okay, Becca, go ahead. Tell us. What is the prophecy of Oedipus?
That he would go blind, and that he would, or the killer of Laius would marry his mom and have children with her.
Right.
So
yeah, what a prophecy. Yeah, instead of like, you will rule the kingdom. Like, no, brother, you, Oedipus, you have it great. You're gonna, marry your mom, kill your dad, have kids with your mom, and then go blind. That's great. And you're gonna stab your own eyes out. I mean, man, what a luck of the draw with the prophecies. Yeah. Okay, very good. Thank you. Oh, look how close we are. Last one. Last one. There's more than one answer. All righty, right? So this came straight from the slides, right? Insult to human dignity, and then the doomed soul is going to wander for all eternity, right? Okay, and so what do we have here? Who won, Emily or Becca? Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Oh, Emily. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. We need to stop this. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and get into our canvas. We can get into our canvas. Okay. And then go ahead and let's go ahead and click on Antigone, the PDF. Okay. I need you guys to just give me a thumbs up that you have it. Okay, very good. Okay, you might want to star this so that you have it in your bookmarks. Okay, so whatever it takes for you guys to make sure you guys have this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm giving you guys some roles. We're gonna just read for like 10 minutes. All right, so Becca, okay, write this down, right? In your notebooks, we got to start taking notes already. So everybody should be writing Antigone, lines 1 through 330. So where's your notebooks? You guys got your notebooks? Okay. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and write that down. Okay, like that. Got it? Antigone, lines 1 to 330. Meow, you got them. Where's your notebook? Stop talking to. Who are you talking to? Ahi? Ahi, you better be paying attention, Ahi. Okay. All right. Then let's go ahead and create our Cornell notes. Okay. So on the left-hand side, we're going to have our main ideas. On the right-hand side, we're going to have our details. Okay. So for now, let's go ahead and draw a couple stick figures like this. So we're going to have Antigone, and then we're going to have Ismene. Okay, and then we're going to be writing notes on the right-hand side. So today, Becca is going to be Antigone. Nai, you're going to be her sister, her baby sister, Ismene. Okay. The chorus, which is usually like a group of people. If you guys went through the introduction slides for Antigone, the chorus is a group of people, right? And usually they provide the backstory, okay? The backstory, the fill in the blank of what happened in the past. Okay, and then we have this. So that's going to be Maddie. You're going to represent the chorus, all right? The group of people. And because it's weird on Zoom, we're just going to have Maddie speak as like many people. So Maddie, if you can talk like this, that'd be great. Okay, so we have that. And then Diesel, you're going to be the choragus. Okay, the choragus is a part of the chorus, but the choragus is more like the elders, all right? The elders kind of set the tone of the I told you so, listen to me kind of deal. So if you have that old elderly voice, go ahead and use it as well. Okay, and then we have Creon, who is Antigone and her siblings' uncle, okay? Creon is going to be Damon. Okay, so make sure you write that down. And then we have a sentry. A sentry, go ahead and write the word sentry. Sentry, sentry is a soldier, right? Kind of like a kiai. Okay, everybody good? And that's going to be Niao. He's going to protect us all, guys. Okay. I think Niao can handle. Okay. If not, then we're going to unleash Maka. No, just joking. Okay. All right, we good? Are you ready? So you got Becca as Antigone, Nai as Ismene. Maddie's going to represent the chorus as a group of people. And then Diesel's going to be the choragus. And then we have Damon as Creon, King Creon now. Okay, and then Nial, you are the sentry. Okay, everybody good? Are we good? Okay, so you need to unmute yourself when you talk, and then when you it's not your turn to talk, then mute yourself. Okay, we good? Everybody should be following along. We'll along the way. Okay, so okay, I'll start us off. Right, so this is the scene, right? So is everybody there with the prologue? right? So the scene, before the palace of Creon, king of Thebes, a central double door and two lateral doors. A platform extends the length of the facade, and from this platform, 3 steps lead down into the orchestra or chorus ground. Time, dawn of the day after the repulse of the Argive army from the assault on Thebes, right? Okay, Antigone and Ismene enter from the central door of the palace.
Ismene, my dear sister, you would think that we had already suffered enough for the curse of, how do you say that?
Oedipus.
Oedipus. I cannot imagine any grief that you and I have not gone through. And now, have they told you of the new decree of King Creon?
I have heard nothing. I know that 2 sisters lost 2 brothers, a double death in a single hour. And I know that the Argive army fled in the night. But beyond this, nothing.
I thought so. And that is why I wanted you to come out here with me. There's something we must do.
Why do you speak so strangely?
How do you say her name?
Ismene.
Listen, Ismene. Creon buried our brother. Oh my God.
Eteocles.
Eteocles with military honors, gave him a soldier's funeral, and it was right that he should. But
Polynices.
Polynices, they found has bravely and died as miserably. They say that Creon has sworn, no one shall bury him, no one mourn for him, but this body must lie in the field, a sweet treasure for carrion birds to find as they search for food. This is what they say. And our god Creon is coming here to announce this publicity and the penalty, stoning to death, the public square. Oh, there it is. And now you can prove what you are, a true sister or a traitor to our family.
Antigone, you are mad.
Hang on. Okay, so what I need you to do, okay, so that we can set the tone. Antigone, right? She's kind of like the bossy older sister. Okay, so you might want to write that down. So Becca is the bossy older sister, okay, and then Ismene is the kind of like, and this has nothing to do with Nai, okay, but she is the weaker, kind of like timid, scaredy cat, kind of like don't rock the boat kind of sister. All right. Down below, I don't know if you guys can see this. I should have taken a picture of this. So what we have here is we have Eteocles and Polynices fighting, okay, and they end up killing each other. Okay, so I need you guys to write as one is E for Eteocles, and then the other one is P for Polynices. Okay, and then I'm gonna help you guys remember which brother is who. All right, so at the time, what happened was Eteocles was in power. So you might wanna just label E, in power. Refused to give up his throne. Okay, and because he refused to give up his throne, Polynices, who was basically exiled, okay, from Thebes, came in with the Argive army. Okay, and that's why the Argive army is mentioned in the beginning, right? So Polynices, can you write down Puting Polynices? Write that down. That's the easiest way to remember. Okay, P for Puting Polynices. Okay, why is he Puting, right? First he was exiled, right? His brother is saying, no, you cannot have the throne, even though dad said, right, that we're supposed to share the throne every other year. Do you think that was going to work with siblings? We cannot even like figure out who gets to sit in the front seat, right? We cannot even take turns for that. So how would two siblings share the throne every other year, right? We already know that's like dooms, right? They're headed for, okay, so poor King Polynices, right, brought his army to try and regain control. Because Eteocles is sitting on the throne, right? He is seen as an honorable. He's honorable, right? Whereas poor King Polynices is more like a treasonous traitor, right? A traitor, right? And so the idea of burial is going to be played out here. Okay. What we have here is we have, and you should be taking notes, because if you don't understand this at the beginning, then everything's kind of confusing. All right. So Antigone, okay, so go ahead and go back up to Antigone, wants to bury her other brother, P for poor King Polynices, right? Because Polynices was exiled and came to basically regain the throne, he is seen as dishonorable, right? A traitor. And so, does he deserve a proper burial? Nod or shake. Okay, he's not going to receive a proper burial. Okay, and Antigone, oh no, Damon. Okay, we got to figure that out. Maybe you got to get on Chrome. Are you on Chrome? Try just Google Antigone PDF, and then hopefully you can find it. Okay. So Antigone is going to want to bury Polynices, right? Poor Polynices. Ismene, right? And that's why I drew her like this, right? Like, oh no, we can't, right? Why? Because Ismene is a rule follower, whereas Antigone, right, is like, no, we got to do this for the sake of our brother, right? It's not proper to leave him unburied and rotting to death. Okay, so that's the beginning of Antigone. Okay, follow the pages as you go through. Each line, okay, is indicated on the right hand side. Get yourself to 330. Can? It goes by pretty quickly because, as you know, they're not full pages, right? They're just lines. So as you guys go through, my suggestion is to continue your notes like this. Okay, and then on the right hand side, you write down notes. Can? We good? Am I going to ask you to take pictures of your notes later on and upload? Yes. Okay, so make sure you take good notes. Okay, make those stick figures the best stick figures you can. Okay, so friendly reminder here. Don't forget to do your IXL tomorrow during cohort B, and then go ahead and read. Damon, how were you able to find the PDF?
Like a PDF on the canvas, or
just on Google Chrome?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I'm going to have Niall and Damon stay back for just a tiny bit. Okay. Bye, you guys. Email me if you need. Okay. So Damon, go ahead and share your screen so I can see what's going on with you. Okay. So when you click on that, what happens? Accordance with the company. Okay, try just in the in the URL part. So just type in so just click right there and just type in Antigone PDF. There. Okay. Just click on the first one to see. Maybe we can. Okay, go back. Try click on another one. Neil, does this work for you? Try click on one of them below or something. This is a different version, I think, to go down. Okay. All right, should I go back and then see if we can find a different one as well. It's another one. So it's basically the same story. Okay, but if you, I'm just gonna share my screen, so just try stop sharing your screen. It should look like this. Okay, there should be like a picture like this. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So just try find it. If you can't, then just find a version that's kind of like this. And I'm gonna try and just download it and email it to you. Okay, maybe that might work. All right. Oh, don't forget to do the gimme. I forgot to tell the kids that. Okay, so just go ahead and follow the gimme instructions. Okay, all righty. Okay, Damon, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Okay, what? What, you forgot to do your notes?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like totally spaced. Like
Okay. So you're going to do them
right now.
right now. Why, you don't have class?
No.
Okay, wait. For the notes for Antigone, you never do?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only
Hang on, I gotta open up the thing for you, I think.
Okay. Did I do good on my speech?
You did great.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you had a good group too, so I think that was really helpful. So
Not gonna lie, I feel like I could have done a little bit more work.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay though. I mean, it's good that you know that now as a freshman, you know, until you, because this is not forever. You're going to get better and better. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. Can you email me
you.
when you Paul?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, bye. Take care.